Welcome back. The Halloween party is here again in Italy and all over Europe. And with the foreigners, we are also ready to celebrate if we want, if we are willing to celebrate it, we will celebrate it. But what is the Halloween all about? The meaning of Halloween, what derived from the Halloween, what started the Halloween? The Halloween was a created party that was made, and it was started by the Celtic people. And I think about this, and I think about Africa, and I think the Halloween stuff, how they celebrated it and how it's being celebrated now, is it is leading towards African people cultures also. It's leading towards like African people, the demonization of African people cultures. How the colonialism of Europeans affected Africa and demonized all African people culture and made African people to actually believe and convince them. I don't know how they were able to be convinced that their culture was evil. But here it is, the pagan festival that is being celebrated in Europe from a very long time ago. Foreigners we will celebrate it because we don't have a choice. We are out of Africa, so whatever party that our current country are celebrating, we will have a choice to celebrate it or not. We can't fight or try to argue about people culture. The Halloween was believed by the people that practiced it in the long history of the Halloween, that they believe that doing this party and this festival, that they will be reconnecting to the dead, and that this present world will be reconnected with the dead world, with the ghost world. But nowadays, many of us, many young guys and young ladies, we have all forgotten about the real meaning of this Halloween. The Halloween is a very like a demonic practice, and that is what they made everybody to believe, that anything witchcraft is evil, all those things like that, all those things about witchcraft, cultists are all evil. But I think this is the nature of life. This is the real nature of life that is being covered today, that is being covered down and looked upon as evil things. People, I think if to my own personal perspective, I think people can actually do all these practices, but not using these practices to hurt other people, like how Africa, how our movie industries. I don't know what made them to do that, but I think with my third eyes open and I'm conscious, I think and I can think what other people don't think and are reasoning in a different way. I found out that our Nollywood films are all like hijacked the movie industry. They make people that have all those powers in Africa to use all their practices to do evil to their friends and to people that are close to them. And I think that people should rethink this again about all those witchcraft things. How is Nollywood are not making people to see that they can use their power to hurt other people? I don't think anybody will be using their powers, their witchcraft power, if they are naturally blessed with it, or they invented it inherited it from their parents or from their family members, they wouldn't use this. They wouldn't use their powers to do evil to their country people. Instead, they will use it to create better things, use it to form things. Like now for the Egypt, like for Egypt country in Egypt, Egypt was formerly known as Kemet, the land of the black man. That place I think they actually use their powers that they have to build the pyramid that everybody now are trying to rebuild it in their countries, but it's impossible. And those days, as you guys know, there was no technology programs like now. And to my own personal perspective, I think that they use their powers to actually build that symbol, and that symbol of the pyramid have its meaning. The meaning of the pyramid in Egypt is not alluding to Illuminati or what they have made you guys to believe. It is the symbol of the third eyes, the all-seeing eyes. You can see this image repeated in the popular countries now, in the popular countries, in the international countries as we call them. You can see them in different shape and different form, because that is the third eyes. That is an important thing that you guys have to know. Let's come back to the Halloween topic. As I was saying before, Halloween in Europe are being celebrated. Everybody are wearing costume, wearing mask, cutting pumpkins, plants to decorate them, put fire in it to make them form into an animal shape. Everybody wearing costumes, different kind of costumes that they want to reconnect with. And in the olden days, in history of the Halloween, people wore this costume to actually try to save themselves from the witchcrafts or the things that people are wearing now. These costumes that they are wearing, that it should make all those ghosts to see them as not real human, not human in flesh, and they should be looked by the ghost as the costumes that they wore to cover their face and all part of their body. And I don't know, maybe if the ghosts see them in these costumes, in the animal form, animal head, lion head, tiger, or any animals, in a rat head, that this ghost and the witch would not do anything to them, or maybe just the ordinary connection, as I have said before, just the connection of this our world with the dead, with the world that has gone, to reconnect them together. Now we'll talk later. Happy Halloween to the Europeans and to the foreigners that are celebrating this Halloween festival now, starting from today till tomorrow. Catch you guys later. The good life.